welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a yearly forecast for Aquarius, okay, for 2021. Also, this is for any placement, okay, so sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, you name it, okay. Or you could just be curious. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, it is a yearly forecast, but whenever this reading finds you, I feel like it can be enlightening and helpful for you while you're on your journey. If this video resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I kind of did a little side eye because I don't know how much it can resonate for you if it is a prediction for the future, okay? Don't take it literal, okay? I always tell people to follow your intuition, not mine. Don't replace my intuition with yours, okay? I am going to play my singing bowl to help us release any negative energy and allow us to be open to receive any of the messages in this reading, okay? Feel free to chant, meditate, breathe in and out. Um, do whatever helps you calm and relax your mind, okay? Okay, let's get started, Aquarius, okay? So it looks like starting off in January, you have the Five of Pentacles, okay? Which it looks like a very sad card, okay? Um, but I feel like that you guys at the beginning of the year are gonna have some financial issues. This could have been something that you carried on from the previous year, 2020, just due to the circumstances in the world, or it could just be you personally. You just could have struggled a lot with your finances, just barely making ends meet. It could have caused you a lot of sadness. But I feel like you're learning in the month of January in 2021 that if you're grateful for the pinnacles that you have, then that will draw in more money. Um, it'll increase your finances and improve your career, okay? So I feel like that's your energy for January, but I feel like that you're going to very fastly shift out of that energy. If you notice, you guys, in the back, there's a door and there's a key. So if she actually lifts her head and uses the key, it's a doorway to her abundance. It's a doorway to how to increase her finances. So I feel like in the month of January, even though you guys start off in the energy, I feel like that you're going to soon realize that only thing you have to do is walk through the door, and that the key is within because you already have your natural talents and gifts that God has given to you to be successful, okay? So you're going to shift out of that energy in January, okay? And I say that because following in the month of February, okay, which a lot of Aquarius birthdays are in February, some are like the second or last week in January, okay? So I feel like you guys are really in your power in your birthday month, okay? I'm an Aquarius, and my birthday is in February. So I feel like that you guys are, like I said, realizing that you have whatever it takes within yourself, that key to manifest, to uh, use the elements, the resources around you to create and manifest the life that you want, okay? So very much in your power in the month of February, excuse me. This is also Gemini energy as well. You shift into March, into the Seven of Wands energy, which this card always represents that you are protected. Um, you're grounding yourself, meditating more. But I always see these different spheres as the different colors of chakras. But if you look closely, they're all a bit off balance, meaning that they're all different limbs if you pay very close attention. This usually represents the sacral chakra to me, and it's a little bit closer to her, okay? So you guys could be doing a lot of meditation in the month of March, maybe trying to heal your sacral chakra. And this comes to mind when I'm thinking of it. It could be someone that you're interested in the month of March, or you've made a decision on, and their energy could have been around for a long time. So that person could have stir something inside of you to heal something, okay? Because that usually happens. Usually people are placed in our life to help us grow, or to help us heal, or both, okay? So they could have stirred something inside of you. It doesn't always have to be a bad experience. Sometimes you can, if you're conscious and very aligned with your higher self, you'll realize when there are things that need to be worked on. You'll realize when certain situations or people arise that, or come into your life, I should say, and you're triggered. You realize that that is an opportunity for you to heal. Okay, so I feel like that you guys are in a very healing energy in the month of March. Also, you could be a little guarded too. Okay, probably for good reasons. But also we are Aquarius, so we can be very detached, as people say, very aloof. Okay, which is very rational, very practical about things. Okay, so you might be very practical and rational, and just kind of focusing on your own energy to make sure that you're grounded, which is amazing, Aquarius. Okay, and then we go into April with the Empress. Okay, interesting energy. Okay, I feel like that you're birthing a new idea. I feel like that it's related to career. Um, and I think that you're still following along with that increase of finances, okay? Because that is your opening energy for the year, and also five. So it's 2021, but if you add those numbers together, that is the number five, and five represents a lot of change, Aquarius. Okay, so Jupiter and Saturn are shifting into Aquarius. I think this week or next week. Okay, so a lot of great changes. I think it'll be challenging for you. It's heavy energy for you, Aquarius, and I think the whole collective in general. But I feel like that this year coming is going to be a lot of change, and you're going to feel it very intensely. Okay, but change for the better. Okay, so I feel like that you're birthing a new idea. Also, Aquarius is a masculine sign. The Empress represents the divine feminine. Okay, so I feel like that you guys are really tapping into that energy, really understanding what it means to have feminine and masculine energy, and balancing those things. Okay, because naturally as Aquarius we tend to lean more on masculine energy, and it's just by nature. That's how we were created. But I feel like it's everyone's life purpose, no matter what sign you are, to find the balance in masculine and feminine energy. Okay, so I feel like in the month of April you are really embodying that, Aquarius. Okay, and you're finding a lot of balance in your life, and things are even out for you, or evening out. I don't know why I said it like that, but things are balancing out for you, Aquarius. Okay, also in the literal sense, you could be pregnant. That's for some. Okay, but I feel like that, like I said, you're finding what it means to be balanced, and you're using that in some way to help the world. Okay, so it's a brand new beginning, not only for you but also for the world, Aquarius. Okay. Okay, and then by time May, I had to remember which month I was on. Okay, I have a lot of cards here. So then we have, by time May comes around, we have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Okay, number four. Um, Usually this card represents being a natural born leader, which you are, Aquarius. You are an oh, you are a humanitarian. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just so excited for you, Aquarius. Okay, that I'm just kind of stumbling over my words right now, but you are a humanitarian, Aquarius. Okay, and I feel like that you are seeing success in your business or whatever you have been working on by the fifth month of the year. Okay, which is May. So you're taking the lead not only in your life, but you're taking the lead in other people's lives. So you could be doing something in the healing or spiritual field, or some way where you are a leader, in your owning your own business, or if that's a company, you have some type of leadership role. Okay, and people look up to you and they take advice from you. And then by the sixth month, which is June, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So more Pentacle energy. So you see how you shift from January, from being in the Five of Pentacles stage, feeling in a place of lack, in suffering, to being in the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this card represents peace, and also it represents you being not only balanced in your balanced or successful, I should say, in your finances and in earthly things, but also being balanced and being at peace in your spirituality and within yourself, okay? So, like I said, you're still continuing on with that balance that you had throughout the year. But by the time you get to the 6th month, I feel like that you've really mastered what it means to be balanced. And things are looking up for you in your finances because you've mastered the art of gratitude, okay? And the importance of what it means to be spiritually aligned, not only with yourself, but with God, okay? So great energy by the time we get this to the 6th month. And then 7th month, which is July, temperance, Sagittarius energy, okay? Which is number 14, which if you add them together, it's five, okay? So you're using your wisdom from your past lessons that not only the things that you've learned throughout this year at that 7 month mark, but just throughout your life, okay? And I keep saying seven, so it is kind of significant as a completion for you. By the time you get to July, you've learned how being patient has paid off for you, okay? And you're very wise in this month, okay? So making great decisions not only in business but also in your personal life, okay? So great energy to have for July. Still mastering that duality between light and darkness, which is great, okay? And then let's see, by the time we get to August, we have strength, which is interesting because July, August is like a Leo birthday, I believe, and that is our opposite sign, okay? So you have strength, okay? So you're really being, I feel like, your true self. And I said that because if you look at her face, it's half lion, half woman, or half man, however you want to look at it. And then she has a lamb, okay? She has a heart on a chain, okay? So you could be really embodying your opposite sign. Um, Leos are of the heart. So I feel like that you are really living in your heart, and not as much as in your mind, okay? Which there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that it has to be a balance. And like I always say, we have sun signs in Aquarius, but it doesn't mean that we have different placements in different elements, okay? So I'm a sun Aquarius, but I have a moon in Cancer, okay? So it's always to find balance, okay? And I feel like that you're finding balance and embracing naturally who you've been called to be. And you don't care what anyone thinks about it, okay? So if you walk out some days half lion, half woman, I mean, it doesn't matter to you. Like, you are learning that only acceptance that you need is from yourself, which is great, Aquarius, okay? So really being yourself, and it's bringing you a lot of peace. I feel like that you've realized in the past when you pretended to be other people or try to meet the needs of other people, it just felt unnatural to you. It made you feel really uncomfortable. So I feel like in August you are very comfortable, coming from a place of love. That could be in pertaining to your relationships, or that could just be love for self, okay? And then by September, we have the full, which is Aries energy, okay? So you could be having an Aries coming into your life around September, or you could just be taking the leap, okay? The leap of faith. I feel like that you made a lot of changes in your career, and in your mindset, okay? Aquarius are ruled by our mind, okay? And sometimes our crown chakra can thrive, or it can be blocked, okay? Just depending on how much healing we've done, how conscious we are of our shadow side, and when we tend to get into those negative thought patterns and get stuck there, okay? So I feel like you've already taken the leap, okay? But I feel like by September, you have taken, I'm jumping the gun because we have a few more months ahead, but by October you have the Four of Wands, and then by November you have the Lovers. Okay, so I really feel like that this is the start of a romantic relationship. If it's not, then it could just be taking the leap to love yourself more, maybe to expand your business more, maybe to go after a promotion, okay? But I say it's a romantic relationship because right here, this card represents you celebrating something, okay? It's the Four Wands. If you look at the back, it looks like 1111, okay? So that could be marriage, but let's not look at marriage as a worldly concept, okay? It's kind of, I try to view it as just two people coming together, okay? And sometimes it doesn't always have to be like a very formal way of marriage or how it's portrayed just in the world, if that makes sense, okay? So I just feel like that you may be connecting with someone new, taking the leap of faith. That could have been why in March you were a little bit guarded. I feel like that you've known this person for a while. I think by the time the end of the year comes around, it's someone that you're comfortable with their energy. And as Aquarius, friendship is very important to us. We like to get to know people. We like to go slow as snails, okay? So if you are a fast, speedy person, Aquarius will just be like we will get on your nerves. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So I feel like you're taking a leap of faith, and it leads to celebration, happiness for you, okay? In love, and I feel like that's probably why in the month of August we had the strength and the heart, okay? So you're stepping into Leo's energy, and I feel like honestly the first half of the year is finances because you have struggled a lot in your finances. So you're just working on being stable, not only physically but mentally and spiritually. Okay. And most times that is the foundation of us. Okay. When we are stable within ourselves and we have our basic needs met, we can shift into those higher levels of commitment, okay? For everyone, that may not be the same, but I feel like for Aquarius, which I am an Aquarius, you guys, if I hadn't mentioned that already, we need that foundation, okay? We need to draw in someone that is our equal counterpart. And I feel like no matter what sign you are, if you're operating at a higher vibration, that will be important to you, okay? To find someone that is stable mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay? So I feel like the second half of the year, you step into wanting to have a committed relationship with someone, Aquarius, okay? Which is very different. Um, People make it seem like that we don't want committed relationships, and we are very independent people. We can stand alone by ourselves, but like I said earlier, since Aquarius are very independent, very strong-minded individuals, and keyword individuals, we want to find a partner that is a reflection of us. So we will take our time to find someone that allows us to have that freedom to be individuals and that have that similar mindset, okay? So we are equally yoked. That's very important to us, okay? So you're finding that person. It could be an Aries. Followed by that, we have Four Wands. It could be a Leo. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be a Gemini with the Lovers. So you are coming into union with someone. This card also represents friendship, so it could be a friend, or you could just have a growing bond with the friendship or someone that's in your environment, okay? But I'm picking up heavy romance, okay? So by the time of November comes around next year, I feel like that you will be committed and in a union that is satisfying and that reflects you, okay? Lots of passion, okay? I actually had one card fall on the floor, so 1 second, okay? Okay, and then for December, we have the Five of Wands, which is interesting because this card represents conflict. It could be some conflict from some outside sources, okay? I don't want to touch too much on that because I really want this reading to operate in the light and for the highest vibration of the Aquarius is watching or just random people, okay? But it could be some conflict from outside sources, okay? You know who those people are, okay? I don't think that they're people that you have been entertaining in the past. I don't feel like that this is from this new relationship that you have coming together in the month of November. I feel like it's outside. Also, I feel like that this represents by December of next year, you have completely leveled up, Aquarius, okay? You have done a 360, okay? You were this poor, hurting little girl or boy. And then when you walk through the door, by time December comes around, you leveled up, okay? You on fire. You are creative. You feel with passion. You feel with love. You stable mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay? So you are just on fire by December, okay? You have done a complete 360, okay? Which is amazing, Aquarius. Very, very amazing. And then, which I didn't even say this, okay? The overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, you are very grounded, okay? You're healing other people. You are Mother Earth, okay? So, not only are you giving that love and abundance, well, giving that love to yourself and having that abundance within your life, mentally, physically, and spiritually, you're also sharing that abundance, not only with your family and friends, people you are familiar with, but you're sharing that with the world, which is very much of Aquarius, okay? Like I said, we are humanitarians, so we love to help people, we love to give back. So you are using the things that you have gained to now give back to others, or you have found abundance and increasing your finances and bettering your career by living in your true nature, helping other people, okay? And as a result, you have not only healed and helped yourself, but you've helped others, okay? Great energy. I think I'm going to pull an advice card for you guys, okay? Let me just shuffle, shuffle, and then I think I'm going to do a positive affirmation, Aquarius, okay? Just one call. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take the first one that I've seen, okay? So we had love, loneliness, and imagination. I'm just going to take the first one, okay? So we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things, exactly, okay? And I'm going to take the other two because they fell out. So we have loneliness. I know that I'm never alone, exactly, because in year 2021 or year 5, as I like to say, it's a lot of changes. So you are learning that spirit is always with you, always guiding you, and spirit is within you at all times, okay? So not really lonely. And I feel like that's the reason why you have an equal counterpart coming in at the second half of the year, because you have realized what it means to be in solitude and not be in a state of loneliness, which is amazing, Aquarius, okay? And then we have imagination. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, exactly. So you're using your natural gifts and talents to create something amazing in your life, okay? And it is very successful for you. Like I said, I'm picking up heavy career, increase in finances the first half of the year. The second half of the year, you shift into romance, okay, with somebody that's outside of yourself. I don't know why I said it like that, but I feel like that you're, like I said, you're really learning to love yourself unconditionally, and all of those quirks that everyone gets a little agitated by when it comes to Aquarius, okay? And then an affirmation card for you, Aquarius, okay? I can't take all of them, but okay. Okay, we'll take that one. Hmm. Okay, we'll take this one. It says, it's really bright. It says, I embrace positive thoughts. Exactly, okay? Remember that as you go through the upcoming months, that to keep positive thoughts, okay? Do not slip into your shadow self of the overthinking, over analyzing, a lots of negative thoughts, okay? Use your mind, your crown chakra, for great things in your life that is upon you, Aquarius, okay? I think I'm going to leave it there. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, okay? And if you have not heard this yet, Aquarius, you are loved and you are cherished, okay? And you are on the brink of abundance in the year of 2021, okay? Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.